segundo, é melhor coisa do mundo, brava de chava, destrava e tira da fossa qualquer vagabundo, ela sabe por que veio, gosta de festa e passeio, nada como um dia após outro dia e mais uma noite no meio, vem que eu vou. Se quiser que eu vou, se quiser que eu vou, se quiser que eu vou. Mede, matriz, celestial, minha miss, raiz, imperial. Sem diz, me diz que é bis no final. Diz que eu te fiz feliz, real. Ela acha que eu mereço, bote pra que apareço. Só fala hora e a roupa que eu sou vida louca e broto no endereço. Mesmo ator principal, às vezes meu corre é 1000 graus. Desculpa se eu sair tão de repente que não é todas as novelas que...
Tell them they ain't ready for the mess I bring. Feel the pressure, we set the session and check them in. Osman the man is the money, cause on to better things. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in.
The pressure is on, and opening game nerves can often... Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And today it's the opening game in this particular group at the Euros. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, you have to be consistent in these group games. You can't afford to have an off day, otherwise you're out the running before you know it. Anticipating a really good game though, Derek.
Save, but still a chance. Well, a wild swing at the ball in the end. That was what it amounted to.
Well, France have certainly started this game on the front foot, and they're unlucky not to be leading. That was a top-class save by the keeper.
Nicely timed tackle. So we can check on the lineup today.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
Here's the side France will go with. Kylian Mbappe starts with Ousmane Dembele in the wide positions, and leading the line today, Olivier Giroud. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Can he play it in? Effective press. Well, memories. France, the winners back in 1984 with Michel Platini, the main attacking force. Then in 2000 it was Zinedine Zidane, the headline act as they won again. But they haven't prevailed at the Euros since then, Stuart. Nevertheless, there isn't a better team in this competition than France on paper.
I don't think there is a better team. Even though they lost to Argentina in the World Cup final, I thought they were the best team in the tournament, and I think they're going to be the side to beat here. They've got lots of good players and a manager that knows what he wants from his team. They could go all the way.
Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Arnautovic. And providing width. Promising move. And a very good challenge. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Well, a joy to watch. And players waiting in the centre. Arnautovic. And the advantage, Gregovic. And pushed away to safety. Getting forward. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. And France with acres of space to attack. And he takes it on. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Marcel Sabitzer. And space to attack. Oh, great block. That's very effective, good high pressing. Sabitzer. Being egged on by the crowd. Oh, a tremendous block. And Dembele's given it away. Could be threatening, but he drifted into an offside position.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, couldn't quite hit the target. Close, though.
Well, had it been on target, I think the goalkeeper had that one covered.
Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Real concern for the bench now, because it looks like he landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Konrad Laimer. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, the challenge was clean, but he's got to score! And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage! Schlager. And it's with Gregovic. Chouameni. Now Rabiot. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Marcel Sabitzer. He's found a pocket of space. Options in the centre. Textbook defending inside the box. Dembele. And play halted, free kick given. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Griezmann. It might be. Oh, did so well to deny him. Whipped in by Griezmann. Good clearance. Mbappe. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. The first... Well, it's advantage France after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Who can he pick out? And that's really well read. Koundé. Dembele. Now with Rabiot. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. David Alaba. And a tidy tackle. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Played in by Griezmann. Dembele, and nicely parried away. Weber. Oh, danger here as he runs at them. Oh, really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. 15 minutes left for play. And teammates to play it to. Rabiot. And just blotting out the danger. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Rabiot. And France pushing forward with options available. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over. So back underway at 3-1. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed.
Wanna be shining like I'm diamonds or on gloss. What's the gloss on the blocks? Wanna know who has got the when I maneuver to the top, I'm on the lot, that's why I'm on the top. Ever since a young I had the hunger, so I never stop. Clever clocks, always put the pressure on. Elevate the echelons, holding on for dear life. I pass it down, don't sell it on. Man, I stack it ones. Fam, I'm taking risks prepared to learn if I do get it wrong. Everybody's different, but really we could all get along. If we put the egos down, the devils in the Pentagon. They wash your brain, should've stood up to that telly.
The group stages are winding down, but knockout football is...
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And it should be a big test for both countries. This their second game at the Euros. It's the Netherlands versus France.
Well, Derek, they can only focus on this game and get the 3 points here and then hope the other result goes their way. Of course it's hard, but they have to concentrate on playing well here.
Yes, time to play it over. Great opportunity. Oh, such an elegant finish. How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Joey Fairman. Good tackle taken away. Oh, good vision. Could be a chance. And still danger here. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Rabiot. Here's Mbappe. Well, spot on with that challenge. Frankie de Jong. And the attack looks promising. De Jong. Well, that's a wild attempt, even though the angle was a bit tricky.
Well, the cutback would have been the better option there, I'm sure about that.
Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. No mistake by the keeper. Oh, it might be. And what a magical save it was. And short it is. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Griezmann. Dembele. Firing it towards goal. And foiled by Van Dijk. Well, an opportunity for France, perhaps, to make it look even better. Was it a great clearance? Griezmann. Well, frustration for those waiting in the middle. Mbappe! Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. Well, it's advantage France after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Giroud! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Time for a change then. Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. And he stopped them in their tracks. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Gakpo. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Terrific save. Dembele. Clean challenge. Simons. Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure. Well, clattered away. Griezmann. Dangerous looking attack. Griezmann! What a commitment to defending. Donyell Malen. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing. Mbappe. And a fine tackle. And just 5 minutes remaining. Can they grab the lead late on? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now counter-attacking possibilities. De Jong. Will they profit from this situation? Well, it was such a fluent attack, but they couldn't apply that finishing touch.
Well, not the finish he was looking for, but there's another example of their ability on the counter-attack.
So the referee brings this contest to an end. A draw here. The excitement continues, and if all goes to plan, they'll reserve a place. The round of 16 here at the 20. And so the match is underway. Here's the side France will go with. Kylian Mbappe plays with Ousmane Dembele out wide. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Olivier Giroud. Griezmann! Surely! Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Exploiting the wide area. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. But play is halted this time. Free kick. Delivered into the box. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, a glance at the table confirms that the home side are not really in the position they would ideally want to be in. It's pretty critical, Stuart, if they have designs on progressing.
Yeah, get a draw today and they're through. But they have
big chance here! Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Przemysław Frankowski. It might be on for them. And possibilities inside the box. Milik! Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Mbappe, can they nudge in front? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest!
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
Very keen to get right in faces and force mistakes. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Jakub Kiwior. Szymanski. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Dembele. Aimed towards Mbappe. Well, the pass not finding its target. Mbappe. On to Giroud. Might lead to a chance. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Griezmann. And here's Dembele. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side? Stuart, a key component of his team.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Griezmann. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Szymański. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Lewandowski. This is Robert Lewandowski. Now Griezmann. Went in strongly to win the ball. He's enjoying space. Robert Lewandowski in the middle.
Well, the stats tell you everything. The chances have been few and far between, and they haven't tested the goalkeeper anywhere near enough. If they want to get something from this game, they're going to have to improve in the final third.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward, but can he produce from this position? Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And support available. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And fired from the flank into the area. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Stopped a certain goal. Oh, this is looking promising. Denied again. Well, the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Aurelien Tchouameni. Well, that's not watertight defending. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed in this one. Stuart?
There wasn't much in it, to be honest.